for legal purposes, you would not legally, and you have, right?
Legally, I have never done that.
Okay. Yes. Follow the rules, kids. Wow, wow, wow.
Welcome. Well, should we do clap? We could do chest.
Okay, I can clap for us since I'm
3, 2. The clap.
I'm ready.
3, 2, 1, clap.
It's usually okay. I'm not gonna.
What?
The usual proper like tech terms. It's like 3, 2, then you clap because you want to make sure there's silence before I actually start.
2. Welcome to episode 3 of the Oddz Pod.
Yeah.
We're clearly somewhere else. You're not having a schizophrenic episode right now. This is a safe space. And you're seeing more than just me. Unless you're not watching or you're blind. This right here is
A figment of your imagination. Hi, I'm Emily.
okay. So there's no bong rip this episode. It's not because I care about the YouTube flagging me or age restricting. They didn't flag me. They age restricted my last video, but that's okay. I don't even think it was the weed, low key. It was me naming different incenses within the first 7 minutes. And you can watch I can't even say last week's episode. It's been a minute since we recorded. I have topic points I need to go through. I should have had it opened already. You gave yourself so little.
Yeah, because it was supposed to be your cup.
What type of tea are you drinking? Why were you gonna give me so little?
I'm drinking ginger. Because I wanted to make sure there was enough tea for the both of us.
Do you have any absurdities? Anything crazy you want to say? Let off your chest.
I usually do. Let's see. I feel like I was thinking of one earlier today. No, I need a prompt of some sort. I can't think of anything off the top of my head.
Yeah, that's fair.
My brain's pretty, just got off a full day of classes and work, so.
What class?
Oh, actually, they're 2 really fun classes. I had designing media for social change, which is nice because right now we've only touched up on the topics of defining social change and like what is social change in particular contexts and perspectives, and how a lot of time talk in terms of like how change is relative to time and how we view time and how change itself may not be necessarily linear because time itself also isn't necessarily linear. But that comes from more of the general theory of intercultural communications and as to why like a reason there's a lot of cultural differences and cultural clashes has to do with the factor of time and how we perceive time. Does that make sense? Or should I give examples?
Time, y'all.
That was just one class.
By the way, this will be my PA, my production assistant, Emily.
Hi.
They are many things to me.
I'm his crewmate.
Yeah.
We like going to dance battles.
Yeah. She's fire. She's dope. She got farther than me at this one battle. She made it to semifinals.
I wasn't even planning on battling. I'm not a regular battler.
She lost this dude who battles with the name That White Boy.
He's dope.
He's dope. He's a black dude.
No, he's That White Boy.
No, that's his name. His name is that white boy, but like
It was a joke.
he's dope. We've been Instagram friends for a minute, and he's fire. Like, yeah,
An honor to exchange. Really was.
yeah. This man be like doing light fee and then full on flip and everything. This dude's crazy. Good check. Right now, I don't know how much.
I'm pretty sure they can see all of it.
I got some Chicago Bulls very warm socks, and then these corduroy pants that I thrifted many years back. They're very warm and comfy, and I can dance in them as well. I got a white tank top underneath because it's brick outside in Chicago.
Brick, please talk like you're from Chicago.
It is brick outside in Chicago.
Okay, brick is a New York terminology.
Yeah, and
you're not from New York.
I never claimed I was.
Right, so why are you using it when that's not natural to your dialect or vocabulary?
Because, well, one, we are in literally the Bronx.
Okay, it's out of frame, but I have a beautiful
I don't know.
little, I'm pretty sure it's out of frame.
Well, they're up there. It says, it's like a street sign and it say the Bronx. So we're in the Bronx. It's brick outside. And the reason I'm saying it's brick outside is because last week when I was taking the life feed class, K-Dot was chanting me on, and it was like life feed chants, and he was like something about it break outside. He was saying that for everybody, but he was like, it's break outside because it is break outside. It's cold as fuck. It's real cold. You want to describe that? Orange?
Oh, my outfit? Oh, the orange?
Oh, wait, let's start with your outfit.
Okay, outfit or orange? Orange. About medium sized, 2 full palms worth. Thick peel, very thick peel. So that means oranges are out of season. Not as stringy or strainy, but ripe. So it should still be pretty sweet. I will let you know. And my outfit, I got these green sweatpants, wrap match. The green headscarf. The green sweatpants were courtesy of my boyfriend. And the headscarf was also courtesy of my boyfriend. We have a lot of stuff that I can also wear, so it's mine, obviously. I got this muumuu. It's like a short muumuu. Got it at a Atlanta airport when I was waiting to go back to North Carolina to visit my titi. And then a muumuu. It's like a like comfy clothes you wear around the house. That's literally the best way I can describe it. I do not know.
Muumuu.
Yeah, muumuu. I think it's M-U-M-U? Or is it double O? Spelling was never my strong suit. I'm not good at English. And then I got my bracelets. And then, I'll do your fit checks better.
Okay.
And then I got these bracelets that I got somewhere in Wicker Park for way too expensive, but like it's not my problem because it's Wicker Park. Everything is expensive. And then I got my class ring, and then I got this it's gold plated like iron bracelet from when I was visiting the familial lineage city of Toledo, España, Toledo, Spain. I had done a day trip with my brother and his partner, and it was really cool. It was really cool. It was like I had to describe Toledo. It would have to be like when you imagine like a castle far, far away, far over yonder, once upon a time, sitting on top of a little hill. That is what the city of Toledo looks like. With the cute little river and the waterfall and the little houses like that make up the little pueblito outside of like the main castle area. Very pretty, very pretty. And it was a gorgeous day outside. Gorgeous. Yeah, and then I got these glasses that I'm wearing because my eyes be tired from London when I was back in London.
Your eyes are tired from back when you were in London?
No.
What'd you
I got these glasses because my eyes are tired. And I got the glasses in London.
Yeah.
Oh, indeed. And then I got like my necklaces, and the microphone, the ankh that I got when I was back in Spain, and then a tiger's eye tree of life bracelet necklace, tree of life necklace. I actually don't remember where I got that one if I'm being honest, but I got it. And then just like some hoop earrings. Y eso es mi fit.
Okay. I don't even know if I even talked about my shirt. I got a gray shirt, gray waffle knit shirt that I stole from Logan and KC, but mostly from Logan.
Waffle milk.
It's warm. I got some beads. I got some wooden beads. These are the wooden beads right here that I got from a place in Chinatown in New York. Then I got these beads that are like tiger's eye and purple volcano lava rock, and then a metal thing of a Buddha. And I got this in Jamaica. Yeah, very Jamaican. And I got this bracelet from when my old job that I'm fired from now. It was in the lost and found. And this is the last remaining of 3 that I got of these exact same type.
Oh, you had 3? I thought you only had 2.
No, I had 3. One person took one of them. The other, somebody else lost. And then this the third one.
One.
I told you. I told you I originally had 3.
I don't remember.
And then when you asked for one, I was like, you can have one, but just know that I had 3 and as
You've actually never said that before.
I have.
I don't remember.
You don't remember, but I've said it.
Okay, well then thank God I lost it. Why would you let me wear that?
You were the one asking.
I didn't know.
I told you multiple times. And then you said, yeah, I know.
Okay.
You said it doesn't affect me.
Oh, did I?
Yes.
Oh, okay, then it's whatever. I genuinely have no recollection of that.
She doesn't care that she lost my bracelet that I used to wear to battles all the time.
Hey, that is not what I said. That is not what I said.
That's what your tone implied. The footage for the show.
You struggle with tone anyway. Shut up.
The footage is going to show
that I'm right.
I guess.
Yeah, well, say it. Don't be shy now because there's a camera on you.
So, what do you do for work?
Oh, yeah.
What?
He did used to wear the bracelet for battles. I think I left mine in Florida. But it's okay. We have more bracelets.
So, what do you do for work?
You want to ask that question again?
So, what do you do for work?
I work at my school gym.
Damn.
Yeah.
I remember when I used to work at a school gym. Not a school gym. I remember I used to work at a gym.
We get it. You're bitter about being fired.
I haven't even talked about it on the pod.
You actually did mention it briefly, but you haven't discussed it. You haven't given the update, which is fair. But yeah, I work at my school gym, front desk, hospitality, customer service. And then I work as a program assistant at my school's Black Resource Center, essentially. Student resource is what I basically do. Become connecting point for the incoming and current students of my university. And it's pretty fun, pretty chill. I get paid to socialize with my friends. I like it. Gotta love student jobs. But that's that's the money that brings in. Those are the jobs that bring in money. The other jobs that I would do / consider are more so passion project oriented that don't really pay.
Real. So recap. So I went to Wild Seven's battle with Emily.
Hi.
And we've been bonding for quite a bit through traveling and battling to We went to Dallas together for the experimental battle.
We went to Detroit first.
We did go to Detroit first. I don't talk about that battle because that battle, the running of it was ass.
It was a very, very questionably judged battle.
What was the name of that battle?
Do you want to be dropping? Is that really what you want to do?
I mean, yeah, it was just questionable judging and questionable like running of events. I was not a fan for it at all.
How you gonna have over 80 contestants and go straight to a top 16? That's kind of wild in my opinion. Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
And then had 2 hours after prelims to just cipher.
You could have had a whole nother top 32 round.
Yeah. Yeah, they weren't even watching our rounds. They were like drinking and looking at their phone and shit. Anyways, though, that's besides the point.
Nice.
The Wild Sevens battle, I planned on only battling in the open style 7 to Smoke one and the hip hop versus crump. But then I also last minute decided to battle in the disco funk category. The first 2 styles.
With my friend Lana. Shout out Lana. Love you, girl.
It's blinking. I wonder if yours is blinking. Oh, no, yours is fine. But
this is our first time using these mics, so bear with us.
But basically, the open style and the hip hop versus crump, I made it to top 32. And then the disco funk, I made it all the way to finals. So that was fire. After that battle, I went to Colorado and I think I got sick out there. I think it was because stomach flu was going around my nephew's school and I may have gotten it from them.
Them kids is nasty.
But while I was in Colorado, the first day I hung out with family, but I also went to the hot springs on a Colorado edible. It was amazing. I was just like Zen mode. If a spa wants to sponsor me, I would love that. I can do that. That sounds like a fun time. Yeah, it made my back feel so much better.
Shout out back pain.
Back pain awareness.
A plague. What is it? Damaging the youth.
But then flash forward after that, you were in Spain for like how long?
3 weeks.
3 weeks.
Yes.
What'd you do out there?
I did a lot of things.
Do you have family out there?
I do have family out there. So context to me being in España, right? I used to live out in Spain about last year, about a year and a half ago, because I was studying abroad. And so I went to school there and I developed a lot of really great friendships and met a lot of great people. And then while I was there, I found out about how there's this like really, really fun program that's partial cultural immersion, partial teaching. And it's great for like the youth and like young adults who are like looking to travel, but clearly have no type of financial backing in this economy. So it's essentially just a teacher's assistant, English teaching assistant in Spain. And I introduced that to my parents, to my dad and my second mom, and they liked it. They were in a position where they were like, yeah, I want to get out of the States for a bit. My dad's retired at this point, so he's kind of just looking to travel and enjoy himself. And yeah, and so they moved there. They're on a year contract to in Spain doing teaching assistant. And so I went to go visit them, see my friends from back in school. My brother, like I said, my brother and his partner, his girlfriend came to visit for a week because they had never been. And it was pretty fun. I ate a lot of really amazing home cooked, well priced food, which is kind of like my biggest thing to do there. I just like to eat a lot, foodies. Yeah, when I lived in Spain before, I didn't really travel much. I lived more of a locale experience. This time around, I went to the city of Toledo. I went to the city of Segovia and the city of Avila, which are all very beautiful, beautiful places. Much more in like the countryside, a lot more quiet, a lot slower, more castle-y. And it was great. I really had a great time.
Sounds dope.
Yeah, no, it was. It was a little chilly, I have to admit. So that was fun. That was a good adventure. Yeah, and I honestly just chilled, just rested, had had a good time living my locale life, seeing my friends, eating good food, sleeping as long as I want.
After that, we met up
in Florida,
Tampa,
shout out
to go to Thesis, hosted by Hans. And is it just Hans or all of Floridian? Hans and the Floridians, I think.
I think it's just Hans.
I mean, the other people who help run it, I know.
Are also Floridian, yeah. Shout out Hans, though. That's an amazing event. That was my first year going. I will be attending again. Yeah. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
This is my second event. Second time I've gone to this event. First time I went with Denzel's cast when Denzel and the rest of his cast from UIUC performed at a house piece choreographed by him, Denzel.
Shout out.
That was very fun. I went to battle that first time too. I didn't even make it past prelims, but it was a great battle to watch. I wasn't even mad. There's hella people, but this time made top 32. In Thesis, there were 228 people that came to battle. Out of that, I made it to top 32, and they were using this like online system, this app called Break Connect.
I liked it.
Yeah, I liked it.
That was my first time seeing anything like that.
Yeah.
Like, ooh, how innovative.
For prelims, you get to see your scores. Like, they average out the prelim scores. And I saw that I got the 4th highest prelim score.
Yeah.
Yeah. However, top 32, I got put against Bass Boy immediately. That dude's dope. That dude's dope. It was a hard battle. I wish they put it into a tie, but they gave it to him right away. But
yeah,
props to him. He made it to semifinals, I believe, right?
Yeah. Yeah, top 4, yeah.
Semifinals.
And then we ended up getting trapped there.
Before that, yeah, we did end up getting trapped there. But we went against, no, we didn't go against. Why am I'm a little high. Denzel did a great job. He made it to semifinals, I think, as well.
Yes.
Yeah, Denzel made it to semifinals. But Law won.
Because there was no Law versus Law, yeah.
Yeah. Congrats to Law. Yeah, Denzel did make it to semifinal. But Law won first place against No Lot. That's a big win. Congrats to him.
Very well deserved.
Before this, I'm going to put this in here. Let's take a break so this can charge.
Break in 3, 2. Is that the one that's like, excuse my charisma, a vodka with a spritzer?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is. I was right.
All right. So we had to take a break because the mics were like not fully charged. So I just wanted to make sure we could charge it and it didn't just like really cut out. But we were at Thesis, Law 1. I found that in the Uber ride back to the Airbnb after the classes, we found out that the Cuban Club, where Thesis this year was hosted at, is actually one of the most haunted buildings in apparently all of Tampa.
Apparently.
Apparently all of Tampa. So that's kind of cool. I can speak nothing further on that.
Yeah, it was just like some like middle-aged white woman who was like,
I think she may have been Cuban or Puerto Rican. She even spoke Spanish.
no, she didn't.
Yes, she did.
No, she didn't. If you grow up knowing how to say things correctly, that doesn't mean you know how to speak the language.
Okay.
Anyways, that's a different conversation that we can speak about.
Oh yeah, we got trapped in Tampa. There's a winter storm that hit Chicago, like when we were supposed to leave out. We were supposed to leave out Sunday morning. We didn't end up leaving out till Thursday morning.
Where'd you get Saturday from?
I don't know.
Yeah, that was a whole shit show and a half. Fun nonetheless. I always love a good adventure. Any time of season.
Yeah, it was very stressful for me. It was my first time dealing with something like that. She helped to ground me. Thankfully, we got to stay with your cousin, uncle situation in a gated community. It was actually really nice. I see why people like gated communities. Would I live there?
That makes one of us.
Maybe. I mean, like, it has a lot of perks. Will I ever be able to live there?
The perks are relative.
I mean, yeah, but like, if you got the money to live out there and like comfortably,
why would you want to live somewhere so far removed from like the rest of like the city?
Well, if the world ends up going to shit, that's a pretty...
Then it doesn't matter if you lived in a gated community.
A little bit, because...
anarchy will ensue.
Yeah, but the worst places affected are the cities.
Yeah, and the overarching suburbs, because they lack access to different types of resources because everything is far away.
You're more able to build a suitable bunker in a gated community than a city.
That is a point I will have to say is fair. Yeah, I will have to give you that. Yeah.
What else happened since thesis? I lost my job. Oh, I lost my job. I got fired because I just be late. I feel like I'm just medically late.
He struggles with time awareness, time management.
Yeah.
Existence.
So I also don't drive yet either, because I've never completed really driver's ed because many reasons that stems all the way to my childhood. Nothing traumatic. My dad just, the 1 year I was actually available to take driver's ed in high school, my dad didn't want to sign the papers because he thought I wasn't ready yet. So since then, I have continuously been busy with dance stuff. That was the 1 year before I got into dance. But I'm trying. This year, one of my New Year's resolutions is to sign up for behind the wheel lessons and get my driver's license finally. I can drive. I've driven the car before, and I'm not horrible at it. I just got to get comfortable with it and yada yada yada.
With a adult. With an adult's presence, correct? Because you wouldn't drive illegally, right? For legal purposes, you would never drive illegally, and you have never driven, right?
Legally, I have never done that.
Okay. Yes. Follow the rules, kids.
I have illegally driven spaceships, though.
I can't confirm nor deny this.
I can. What else has happened? I should talk about that. I've been applying to many different jobs. I found out I didn't get the overnight dog sitter job. Apparently, I can't work. Wait, what are you gonna say?
I said that would have been cool.
It would have been cool. I would have been an overnight doggy daycare sitter. They would have provided me with a room to stay at on premises overnight, and the pay seemed nice, but I didn't get it. There's somehow a better person with dogs than me. I think I did just recently get an email back from one of the like dog walker or sitter type stuff for like a further thing. So that could be cool. I found out that I can't work really any bank type of job.
You've also found out you're like legally disabled.
Oh, I'm
All this.
now I'm legally disabled. I didn't realize this till I had to restart like looking for jobs. But I guess as of this year, they consider neurodivergence and specifically ADHD in all caps as a legal disability. So therefore, I am legally disabled and I am trying to find a job.
Medically disabled. Something like it.
Medically, legally disabled. And part of my ADHD is struggling with time. So trying to figure that out. But what makes it tricky with me is that because the dance company I work for, I don't know if I'm able to say that a name.
Love them. They're great.
Yeah, we love them. We love them because they help pay my rent. And we love them because they're also some of my close friends too. And
they produce amazing dance.
Yeah, but because of their schedule, which is 3 days a week, it's
early mid-morning.
Yeah, early mid-morning, about like 4 hours a week, 4 hours a day, 3 days out of the week, and sometimes mostly bi-weekly. It's hard to get any job. It's hard to get any.
That isn't like nighttime, service industry type work.
Yeah.
Or like really early morning, which you've attempted to do for however so long.
Yeah, I the early morning shit, it's not fun. By all means, if you need the money, do it. There are openings. There's people who are smarter than you than to get a early morning job. But if you really need that money, do that early morning shift.
Leaves your day very open.
It does. And it leaves you very sleepy.
If you're not already a morning person, and you don't particularly stay out late, right? What makes it difficult for a dancer's case, in some examples, is that like sometimes our dance battle events go to like
3 a.m.
Oh, that's which ones have you done that go that long?
Some crump events be going to like.
Yeah. That's true. Crumpers be going crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, like there's sometimes it's ending to like 10 midnight. I think I've been to one or two that have been like 1, 2 a.m. And then there's a social aspect right afterwards. And yeah, it just be late. So, you got work the next day at like 6 in the morning, 7 in the morning. It could be a little rough. Especially if you got to commute there. Like, that's not cute. That's not fun. But my job isn't even that early. That commute still isn't fun. So, it's not always the easiest being a dancer. But it's fun.
Yeah. I applied to 3 different positions at 2 different locations. One is at a college and the other is at a high school. And both of those positions I'm very interested in. I'd be a dance teacher. I can't really talk much about that because I don't want to jeopardize that. But that will be real cool if I can get those jobs. I've also been like applying to other like dance teacher jobs around the city that fit what I'm qualified for / interested in.
I like plants.
I can't work a single plant job because I like plants and I don't got any plant certifications. And I want to work at a plant shop or do something cool with plants. But I can't really do that unless y'all know something. But I don't think my demographic is necessarily horticulturist.
He likes plants.
Yeah.
It's okay. That just means that one day you'll have to follow your partial passions of botany and herbalism and plants.
Right. Another current thing is that I gotta learn Chris Brown's sensational TikTok dance trend, so that way I can send in a reel to possibly perform in downtown this Saturday.
Oh shawty.
For like some good money. I don't really like Chris Brown, to be honest.
Maybe unpopular opinion. Maybe this is my absurdity of the podcast, but I think he's missed his prime. And while I can agree that he is a great performer, I don't know if I'd necessarily qualify him towards like one of the best artists of all time.
Yeah, no.
He has vocals. He has very good dance ability, especially as he continues to age. That's like impressive to like keep up with your body.
Yeah, he's been crumping. Yo, I'm not even gonna lie. He's been kind of going crazy with the crump scene. While I'm not the biggest fan of Chris Brown's music, like I'm not the target demographic for it.
He's pop.
If he were to offer me a job as a choreographer or any other creative position, or even as a dancer, I will gladly take it because...
Oh yeah, you'd be dumb not to. He's, like I said, one of the biggest performers in the world.
Yeah. So this is not no real Chris Brown slander.
Oh yeah, that's another take. Let's stop referring to differing of opinions as slander and hate and yada yada yada. Like, folks are allowed to have different opinions, and that's fine. No one's actively bashing or trying to ruin his career. We just don't think he's the best.
I can't affect his career. I don't even think he might not ever know who I am. So it don't matter. It don't matter what I say.
It don't matter.
Nor would I try to do that anyways. But yeah, also I'm a TikTok dance trend to make some money dancing. Unfortunately, I just gotta do it.
That's a take, right? Hear me out. Essentially, especially with the beginning of TikTok, I remember there was a lot of dancers hesitant to like wanting to post on there and like create content. Beef jerky ASMR? I was talking about you opening the wrapper, but...
Manly thoughts, Joe Rogan.
You're disgusting.
Manly thoughts, Joe Rogan.
It just because you're doing ASMR. That's why it's gross. I don't like ASMR.
You told me to do... You told me to do ASMR.
Technically, I posed it as a question. Tone.
Want to continue your story?
Sure. Essentially, what I was saying was that I remember there was a lot of like folks in the dance community who were very hesitant and quote unquote real dancers, right? Real dancers don't like post on TikToks and do the whole content creation thing and that whole aspect. And it's like, you know, selling your soul in a way, or kind of like reducing the quality of your work for this 9:16 frame that is mobile media platforms. Mobile media platforms.
That 16:9 frame go crazy though.
It does. And yeah, so essentially it's like, what are your thoughts on that? Because I remember I was definitely like that. I didn't really feel the need to post on TikTok. Would I be great at it? Yes, because I know I'm an extremely entertaining personality. You're welcome. But also, I don't know. I wasn't super at the time. It didn't seem like there was any real position or traction in which dancers could like really hold, a sustainable platform, which I have admittedly and humbly been proven very wrong. But that's okay because I still don't find myself being on TikTok that often or medias in general. But
To be honest, I'm not on TikTok that often, but I try to post regularly and consistently on TikTok, but I'm not. My content doesn't seem to appeal to TikTok algorithm, so I kind of stopped.
in my opinion, I didn't see much consistency in terms of theme.
Okay.
Or what? Sorry, you didn't ask for my opinion. I'll go back to it.
What are you gonna say?
Unless that was your goal, is to just throw out different types of content and see what stuck.
Yeah, that's really what it was. But
Context, background. I'm a communications major, a media, focus. I know this. If it sounds like headassery, it's just my major, I promise.
she gets paid to talk a lot.
That is true.
No, she's paying to study how to talk a lot. She knows how to talk a lot. She's a great talker.
I didn't need to go to school to do that. I'm only getting a degree in what fit my best, my strongest attributes.
Talking.
Yes, thank you, because that wasn't obvious.
Yeah. What are we talking about?
Chocolate?
Oh, this chocolate's amazing. She got it for me.
In Paris.
Oh, Paris. Okay.
Oui.
Yeah, this is chocolat la praline noisette. Hazelnut praline chocolate.
Très delicious.
I'm about to eat the last piece right now.
Chocolate ASMR? None. That's a whole 0 out of 10.
Now because you just talked over it.
There was no sound. There was no audible sound.
When I do this, it picks it all up. She's a hater. She's a professional hater.
Impossible. I only spread love and light.
That's only stuff haters say. She was invited to the hair spa in was it 1998?
I wasn't even born.
Yikes. Do you know what the haters ball is?
No. What is that?
Somebody didn't grow up watching Chappelle Show.
I didn't. Chappelle had a show? Okay, I'm gonna tell you, like I tell you every other week.
You don't
No.
Dave Chappelle. No. You don't get to do that. This is my show.
I'm gonna tell you, like I've told you every other week, I didn't grow up watching TV. I didn't have a TV in my room since like since before then, since like middle school. So again, like I tell you every other week, yeah, I don't know a lot of pop cultural references. Ibrahim.
Okay, Patrick Star, who live under a rock.
I was gonna say I'm not that slow. And I don't live under a rock. I would say I'm like Sandy, who like lives in like a clear glass, who like can see everything of the world, but doesn't necessarily need to engage with it all because
Sandy has a TV.
She needs oxygen and not water.
That's something that sounds very haterish.
How?
Anyways, it's 555.
Yeah. Sensational. Two. But when I do for you.
Are there any current topics, like with social media or whatnot, that is crazy to you or that sticks out that you want to talk about?
Social media topics.
Any crazy memes?
No, because I don't see a ton of memes.
You be sending me hella shit.
Okay, well, I forget everything. Okay.
Okay. Anyways, continue.
Social media topics. I mean, I can tell you things that like I've seen. There's this one theory that I've seen on TikTok. It's just this like, I think she's like a college student, or they're like a college student. They are making a whole visual essay on TikTok about how Bridget Mendler, yes, the Disney Channel star and musician, is a time traveler and is like the first time traveler to successfully do it and like use it to benefit her career. And it's honestly pretty interesting. The claim itself seems a little outlandish, but when I tell you they actually come up with some like kind of reasonable evidence as to why that's possible, it's actually pretty entertaining. I will say I could find the info and link it somewhere in this box, or like
You said Bridget
this...
Mendler?
Yeah.
How do you say the last
Do
name?
you not know Bridget Mendler? Oh, what have you been living under a rock?
I think the comments will go to show that Dave Chappelle is a lot way more well known than Bridget Mendler.
Then you don't know the power of Disney. Then you don't know the power of Disney Channel in the early 2000s.
Dave Chappelle got his own name stolen from him.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, how'd that happen?
Because he created a show called Chappelle Show.
Oh, I've heard of the Chappelle Show, yeah.
We literally were talking about Chappelle Show. I literally said Chappelle Show.
Oh,
and you said it, and you said you've never heard of a Chappelle Show.
Chappelle had a show? But I thought that was like not too long ago. Right? It was like a few years back.
How old are you?
Was it not a few years back? Or like, was that like way long ago? Like early 2000s?
How old are you?
When was it?
How old are you? How old are you?
Like, when was it?
Showing our age.
Okay, why do Chicago folks say that? Like, sorry, it's not my fault. I get asked that question so often for oddly sexual and pedophilic reasons. Like, damn, I don't want to be answering my age all the time. The fuck? I hate that. Let me live, please.
I feel like we're in a different context.
Still don't need to answer the question.
Fair. Chappelle Show was coming out with stuff when I was young.
Right. He's like, oh.
Yes. So Chappelle Show was coming out with stuff when I was young.
I had no clue. I wasn't born.
I know. But you're saying that it came out like a couple years ago.
Did it not?
No. If it was coming out when I was young, I'm not a couple years old.
Right. I would sure hope not.
Oh, this clip's gonna be funny. Just watching this clip. Oh my gosh. Anyways,
but yeah, no, I only think I heard about the Chappelle Show for the first time a couple years ago, if I'm being honest.
do you actually know what Chappelle Show is?
The Chappelle Show, I've heard of it. I mean, I know he's a comedian, so I'm assuming it's something along like the comedic line, maybe like. And
She got me these beads. They're nice. Where were we?
I got this for you in Spain.
Yeah. No, but where were we before we took a pause?
Oh,
I don't even know where we left off.
the Chappelle Show.
Probably. Anyways, though, our mic's cut out, so we got to wrap this up.
They're ducking.
Is there? Let's do media.
Media.
Yeah.
Okay.
Current interest. Let's do current interest.
Oh, current. Oh,
Current interest / media.
Okay. Well, in terms of current media, something that I thought was very interesting that I've seen is that on TikTok there's been these photos of the Eiffel Tower burning on TikTok. Yeah, and it looks really real journalistic too. But essentially, what's crazy is that the reason those photos are going crazy is not because they're real, but it's because everyone is falling for them, thinking that it's real, when in reality, they're just AI generated. And it's kind of crazy because then it's a lot of people just talking about how they're like, I fell for it. I fell for it. I thought I was going to be able to, decipher when something was made real and something was made by AI. They're like, it really just brings to reality, like, where is the line and, this, that, and the third. And I don't know. I thought that was pretty interesting because it's like, you know, as AI becomes ever more increasingly part of our entertainment, and part of our media access, it's like, it's a scary thing. It can be very scary if not utilized well.
I love AI, but that shit's scary. I don't think we should stop in our tracks. I think we should keep going. Yeah, they can be scary, but we gonna figure it out.
I think it's interesting how you say that, but then in other situations, you're like, humans need to stop pushing forward all the time. We need to regress as a people.
AI is the greatest thing, one of the greatest things that humans have/are doing. Like, at this point, we are kind of close to creating another life form. This is something that could be interesting. I mean, it also could eradicate us, but if it eradicates us, it's probably for the best. But yeah, AI art, people who hate on AI art, y'all just got to figure out how to incorporate it. When people usually talk about AI art being a cop-out, I usually assume that they're just like, oh, let me make an album cover and put in some words and then choose the first thing that they see. Yeah, that's lazy as fuck.
Would you argue that it's a more traditionalist and or / purist perspective?
Yeah, because when you really are creative, you can create, let's say, I don't know, 15 to 100 different AI, different pieces of art, and then cut them up and make collages out of them. And then that's yours. That is 100% your work because you're just making a collage, just like a collage out of newspapers. Even AI in video work, the fact that you can create a whole entire scene and somebody speaking and their voice, bro, I'm gonna be creative with those cool,
Those scam calls?
no, those movies. What's that one good director?
Oh, the one with the special film framing?
Yeah.
There's with the yellow.
Yeah.
You did your vlog cast based on it slightly.
Yeah.
His name is yeah. I don't know why. The only thing that's coming to mind is M. Night Shyamalan, and that's
Sure.
and that's just because I was reading something about how I was watching something about how the last Airbender um, does a really good job at encapsulating and making more taboo topics for media entertainment really good and like healthy to digest for like kids and young adults, like intergenerational trauma and disability characters without making that their whole like plot line or story of existence, and like generational differences and conflict.
I've not watched all of Avatar: The Last Airbender.
The movie doesn't exist. There is no M. Night Shyamalan movie of The Last Airbender, just to clarify.
No, there is, but it's a Mandela effect.
There's not.
And the people who remember, and the people who don't, y'all are in the wrong timeline. Like, people who remember the M. Night Shyamalan Avatar Last Airbender movie, they're in the original timeline. Y'all are the real ones. But essentially, I'll be using AI. I'll be making A24 type film, all in my all in like a dumpster, you know? Like that'll be
Painted
fire.
green.
Painted green and pink and yellow.
Does pink and yellow have the same effect as a green screen? Are those the same colors?
No, I didn't think that I didn't even know you were talking about green screen.
That's why I said painted green. So it
I did. That didn't register in my brain.
Interesting.
Yeah. Current media for me, I mean, I'm always watching different podcasts like Kill Tony and oh my gosh, I saw one of the greatest podcast episodes of all time. TMG, which just had Noel Miller featuring Emergency Intercom. So Enya and Drew. That was a great podcast. I rewatched it this morning too while I was folding clothes. I never thought I'd see. I saw a comment saying that like seeing Enya and Drew filmed professionally is eerie. I agree, but low key, that was a great podcast.
I would say my recent media, honestly, not a whole lot, but current interests. I mean, I guess that was the media saying that I'm just seeing like a lot of little things on TikTok. But current interest, I would say current interest would include. It's also really sucky because I feel like I'm not interested in much nowadays because I'm so burnt out from trying to finish this godforsaken degree. Stay in school, kids.
What school do you go to? Rep that shit.
I don't. Proudly do not rep my university.
On school them, she do not rep that shit.
Yeah, good university. Not my entire cup of tea.
Anything you want to plug?
Anything where I want to plug?
Like social media. Where can people find you?
Sure. My name is Emily, and you can find me, Emily. I'm not going to do it in my accents right now because I want y'all to understand what I'm saying. But okay. Anyways, I'm gonna just let you keep doing that in the corner. He's timing out. His ADD is timing out right now. You can find me on platforms such as Instagram at em.rivera, which is spelt RIVERA _. And that's Instagram. You can find me on. I technically have a website. Fun fact, but
same. I don't really update that shit.
It's been under construction for a while, so we're just gonna skip over that. Instagram. I'm really only active on Instagram. I have a TikTok. I don't post a whole much. It's really just for consumption use more than anything.
Instagram seems to be the way. That's the only app that exists apparently.
Snapchat is for children.
Yeah. Or
that's an unpopular opinion. That's
Snapchat's for children or for people who are sketchy.
Bring it back to the beginning of the episode. That is an absurd / unpopular opinion that I have, is that Snapchat is for children and people who are just as
unpopular opinion.
Snapchat is for children. I said that confidently. Snapchat is for children. That's my unpopular opinion. I'm sorry. You cannot get me. If you ask me what my Snapchat is, I'm in a very loving relationship right now. But if I were still single and you were to come up to me and ask me what my Snap is, best believe I'm laughing in your face and then proceeding to walk away. Because why are you at this grown age asking for my Snapchat? I have a number. You have a number. We have other forms of contact. Use it. Have a nice day.
You know, the Instagram of this, follow at the Oddz Pod. YouTube is the exact same, at the Oddz Pod. Spotify, oh my God, I didn't even upload last episode on Spotify. Let me know in the comments, do y'all want me to keep Do y'all want me to use Spotify as well? I'm sure I can also post retroactively episodes in Spotify if I get a big enough audience for that. But I feel like this is mostly a visual podcast, but at Spotify is probably at the Oddz Pod as well. Subscribe on YouTube, hit like, leave a comment on anything that you want. You can comment any request of people you might want to show up on the podcast. Comment which one of our fits were better. Comment if there's a cool segment you want us to add. Comment if you have something specific in media that you want us to talk about.
Share the video if you find it even remotely entertaining.
Yeah. I promise I will look at all the comments because right now I'm averaging out at maybe like 2 comments per episode.
Oh, I thought it was because you were going to say you don't have a job and have the free time.
That too. Oh, you will probably be on future episodes and might even be behind the camera at some points as, you want to be called a production assistant?
Yeah, I'd be a
production assistant, helping with all the technical aspects.
I'm a smart gal.
Yeah. Oh, we got to close out with the shot.
Oh.
So we got no alcohol and we got no...
Oh, that's a lie. I have alcohol.
We could have started this episode with a shot of alcohol.
Hey, you didn't say anything.
Well, in the future episodes, it'd be cool to start with a shot of alcohol. It doesn't make sense to end off with a shot now, but we could do a shot of this. Save your alcohol.
Like I drink it anyways.
We might drink it if we go to this comedy show. It's an open mic. We'll see if I decide to spit some jokes and bomb on stage for my first time at doing open mic comedy.
This is a surprise to me. I had no idea he was wanting to go with this with that intention.
I may or may not do it, but it's like I at least want to scope out this open mic situation. It's possible I could be a wallflower. It's possible that I might be the worst there. It's possible I might be the best.
Sounds pretty nice.
All right, shot.
Yeah. Shot you. You shot me. Shot it ourselves. I feel like I'd miss my face.
Okay, we can do each other. Do you want to take one or give one first?
I'll give you yours.
Okay.
That's not how that works. You got to go at a slight 45-degree angle. Assuming it's not frozen. Too deep in there?
Your turn.
Please don't kill me.
Wait, put that up.
Right. Yeah. Do you chew your whipped cream?
Thank y'all. Yeah. Follow, like, subscribe, both of us. That's the end.
Have a great week or weekend. Ay, mi madre!